Hello, everyone. How are you? Welcome to CBE Math 101 Applied Mathematics. This is considered as financial acumen 1 as the foundation to help you move on to financial acumen 2 and 3. First, I would like to introduce that some instructions at the beginning you needed to know about the contents of this course. This class adopted the free textbook, and that we call OER, which is free for the students. So we selected 9 chapters from the book and some sections from each chapter. So I want you pay attention to what's the contents you have to study for, okay? First, let's see. I'm going to share my whiteboard. I hope you have checked the homepage, read announcement and syllabus, and follow instructions. Number 1, you had to do when you log on to the course. We would like to meet and greet you. So please click on the tab of discussions and post your brief bio and picture so we can greet you. And as you have learned from orientation, the course is self-paced. So if you like to go as fast as possible you can move on without any deadline. But if you need to spend a longer time for certain module or chapters sections, you can do so as well, okay? So I just want to use module 1 as an example to show you how you work on this course here and try to get the best outcome as possible. So after you you have read the syllabus, then check. Then check the module and lessons for selected sections from the textbook. Number 3, after reading selected sections for certain chapter, work on some examples and practice quiz. Each section offers one practice quiz. So you can work on that, check the answer, and you can do as many times as you want. It will not affect your grades, the final course grade. Then when you go over all the section quizzes, you will be able to take the module 1 quiz. And the module quiz, if you have any questions, you can always email me or contact your CB program academic coach, or you may go online for the tutoring, okay? So many ways you can get help here. After you have done all the module quizzes, then you can take the formative assessment. If you passed the formative assessment, then you can go on to take the summative assessment and complete this course. So you can do as fast as you like to finish this class here. Okay. So here is the here is the here is the example. Here is the lesson for selected sections in module 1, in each module. The module 1. Module 1 set. Module 1 we cover sets from chapter 1 of the textbook. In lesson 1, we cover basic concept. Basic set concept. One good example you can think about, right? Like our classmate in this Math 101 is a set of the students who are studying Math C101. Okay. And the book gives you an example that think of the kitchen organization. If the drawer is the set, then the forks and knives are elements in the set. Sets can be described in a number of the different ways: by raster, by set builder notation, by interval notation, by graphing on a number line, and by Venn diagrams. Sets are typically designated with the capital letters. So, for example, as the set of the organizer for the kitchen, we may write capital F equal and use the set symbol, the braces, then put in fork, comma, spoon, comma, knife, comma, meat, thermometer, comma, can opener, and close the braces as one set. In the lesson 2, we cover subsets, which are corresponding to sets, section 1.2 in the book. In the book. So you can always open the book. I will share with you and click on your course name and click on modules. Then you will find out module 1 sets and just a click. You will find out our module 1 lesson, objective, introduction, and module 1 lessons by each section. And the textbook is recorded here as well. Just click on the link in blue color. You will find out the textbook pop up here, and section by section. Also, for example, I click on 1.1 basic sets concepts. I will see the objectives, definitions, examples. So you can read over and try to practice with some examples. If you have any questions on these examples, just email me, okay? Or post your question, copy and paste, and post at the discussions. I have created a discussion or for you to post any question you have from each module. Okay. And with any exercise or any understanding questions, you can always put there. Okay. Don't worry about that. Someone will know you. So this is how you study for the first section. And after you have done, you will say, where I find out the videos, right? Yes, there's a videos for each chapter here. Let me find out. You should click on chapter summary. Okay. I think you click on chapter summary, then you can discover there's key terms, videos, formulas review, and chapter test. And important, you should click on the videos. If you are a visual learner, you would like to hear from someone explain the concepts for you, then this is the best way to go, right? These videos only they are available for some selected sections only. So if you have any section that you need some video to explain for you more, you just let me know. I will try to post the video more. Okay. So for example, 1.1 basic set concept, equal and equivalent sets. Click. You should see
This video is going to be about set operations and Venn diagrams. So I'm going to start with the intersections of sets. Let's say I've got two sets. Set A contains the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4. And set B contains the numbers 3, 4, 5, and 6. Well, the intersection of two sets is the intersection of two sets is the set that contains only the elements that are in both of the sets. So I can write the intersection A and then a kind of an upside down U for intersection and B. I can read this as A intersect B, or the intersection of A and B. And that's going to equal, well, let's see what elements are in both sets. Set A is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Set B is 3, 4, 5, and 6. It's only the 3 and the 4 that are in both sets. So A intersect B is going to be the set containing 3 and 4. Now, I can show this graphically, or I can show the idea of intersections graphically with a Venn diagram. So when we start the Venn diagram by drawing a rectangle, which will represent the universe that I'm dealing with. Maybe I'm dealing with all integers. And then I'll draw two circles. And have these circles overlap. One circle will be set A, and the other.
another video is for section 1.4, set operation with a
This is going to be the second video about set operations and Venn diagrams. And in this video, what I want to do is deal with set operations involving three different sets. So here's the first example. I've got the intersection of sets A and B. And after I find that intersection, I want to find the intersection of that with set C. So I'm going to draw a rectangle for the universal set. And then I'll draw three circles. Now, I'll circle the circle for set A. I'll overlap that with a circle for set B. And I'll have another circle that overlaps both of them for set C. The first thing I'm looking for is the part in parentheses. This is
CMMC became effective in December 2024, and assessments are now underway. For defense contractors handling CY, compliance is no longer optional.
Okay, after you watched these videos, that those should help you to build up your concepts on sets. If you still have questions, just post your question at the discussion forum and or email me. So I will try to meet you on Zoom or um, or create or post some video for helping you more. Okay. So you will study section by section and with examples and videos. And in case you already knew all these subtopics, you can skip and go on, move on to take the quiz. Okay. So the quiz, I believe, is under assignments here or under the module. Under the module, there's assignments. But assignments give you all the assignments in one, right? So for example, you already finish all the chapter 1, module 1, section 1, 1.1 to 1.5. You are ready to take the module 1 quiz. You can come here to click on this. But before that, I will suggest you go to the modules and studying one by one. In modules here, you will find a module 1 quiz. But do not click it yet. I would say go to subset reading. Okay. After you read all this and practice module 1, practice quiz 1. Click on quiz 1, practice here first. So you will answer question 1, question 2, 3, 4, 5 to make sure your reading in section 1.1 is checked and you have no questions. So then you can submit the quiz. Okay. And remember, practice quiz is not graded, but you are highly recommended you complete the maximum to complete it to maximize your knowledge and skill development in this course. Okay. So don't feel bad if you make a mistake and get a wrong answer, okay? Because you can practice as many times you like, okay? And the grade is not counted, just for practice, for study only, okay? So after you have done all this, now let's go back, return to the course modules. So in the modules here, you will do, after you read the book, watch the video, okay? Then complete the practice quiz 1. You are ready to go for module 1. Module 1 practice quiz 2 for the topic 2 subset reading. Okay. After you've done that, click on that. After you finish the section 1.3, topic 3 about understanding Venn diagram reading, you can do practice quiz 3. Then the next topic is operations with the 2 sets reading, and practice quiz 4 again. And then the last topic of 5 is a set operation with the 3 sets reading. So the last one in the module 1 is a practice quiz 5. When you down this one, then you done this one, then you can go back to click on module 1 quiz. Module 1 quiz including all the sections. So if you score 18 out of 20 or better, you can advance to the next module. If the score is 17 out of 20 or more, continuing module to complete all lessons and topics. Can review any feedback that they received on your quiz result. You may go back, review the content in the module and any previous modules. You may retake this quiz as many times you want. Then, and if you say this topic I've seen before, I read, you can just click on the quiz and try it, okay, to see how much the knowledge you already had. And if you didn't reach the 90% or at least of 85%, you score as 85% or low or less, you better go back, review each section, okay? So for example, like determine whether set A and B are equal or equivalent or neither. We can see the set A indicate 5 times the n, 5 times of the n, and n is some natural number. That the capital N is a represents natural numbers. The numbers starting with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the positive numbers. So 5 times all the n, and set B is all the natural number. But natural numbers start with 1 and look like our set A starting with 5 times 1, starting with 5. So they are not equivalent. So neither equal, no equivalent. Okay. That's part of your 2. And this is top 5 pizza restaurant in Chicago. We do not know which one is a restaurant here. So it's kind of not defined. That's why we should click on false. This is not a well-defined set. Okay. And number 3, determine if the collection of objects represent a well-defined set or not. So about the group of the National Baseball League Hall of Fame members who have hit over 700 career home runs. Well defined or not defined. So if you forgot, go back to read the section again, okay? So similarly, you can complete all the 20 questions. So if you this time you got 90%, then you can move on, okay, to the module 2 to study the logic. I hope this video will help you to start your work in Math 101, Chapter 1 or Module 1, okay? And if you have any questions, just email me, okay? Or post your questions with the given problems at the discussions. This way is more convenient because you can do in 24 hours, 7 days a week, and anyone can answer your questions. And I will come to check the solution given on the board, okay? So keep active in the class and communicate with me if you have any questions. I'm here to help you succeed, okay?